who has recently returned to the United States after fighting in Japan for a year, is also very excited about the Strikeforce heavyweight division. With a decisive win tonight, he'll thrust himself into the picture for a championship fight in the near future. So stay with us. We'll be back with our first fight of the night in just 1 minute. And welcome back. We're here at the Sears Center outside of Chicago, ready for our first fight of the night. Heavyweights, Antonio Bigfoot Silva and Fabricio Werdum in the cage. And let's check out the tail of the tape presented by Castrol GTX. Silva, Werdum, and Antonio, the bigger fighter, the heavier fighter.
The bigger fighter and the longer reach fighter. Look at the numbers here, bro. He's got massive, massive reach on him. And he's going to use that reach with his Muay Thai skill.
And the rules of combat brought to you by Warner Brothers Pictures Ninja Assassins.
3 judges will score each fight based on effective striking, grappling, aggression, and cage control. Scoring is done on a 10-point must system. The winner of each round gets 10 points, a loser 9 or less. Here in Strikeforce, no knees, kicks, forearm, or elbow strikes to the head of a grounded opponent. No headbutt, strikes to groin, kidney, spine, throat, or back of head. Only the referee can stop the fight. 3 of the 4 fights tonight will be 3 5-minute rounds. The championship fight will be contested over 5 5-minute rounds.
Fabricio Werdum is a 2-time Abu Dhabi champion. He is a jiu-jitsu master. And Frank, although he's the smaller man, will Werdum have the advantage on the ground?
I really think that Werdum will. And I think if he uses his good clean striking, which is really, really improved, and he uses his key weapon in this match, his single leg takedown. If he can get that takedown in a good top position, I think he's going to dominate Silva in a jiu-jitsu match.
And Bigfoot Silva currently on a 6-fight win streak, with 5 of those fights ending early. Frank, can Silva finish Werdum?
I don't know. Werdum looked fantastic on the mitts the other day in the open workout. Silva's key weapon here is his straight right hand. It's his punching power. It's his Muay Thai strengths. Werdum looked really good. Silva has looked fantastic in past fights. I don't think he can finish him early, but if Silva can finish it, it's going to take some time.
All right, time now for the official introductions. Let's go inside the cage to Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Sears Center Arena here in Chicago, Illinois, as CBS, Strikeforce, and M1 Global present a big night of mixed martial arts Saturday night fights. At this time, we present world-class heavyweights in the cage in an attraction scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing first in the blue corner. With a background in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, his record stands at 12 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. Please welcome the 2-time Jiu-Jitsu world champion, one of MMA's most dangerous and decorated submission artists, Fabricio Werdum. And his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, specializing in the disciplines of Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu. His record stands at 13 wins and only 1 defeat. Here is the powerful Brazilian sensation and the former heavyweight champion, Antonio Bigfoot Silva. And the referee in charge now to give instructions, Todd Fredrickson.
Fighters in, let's go. Fighters in. Gentlemen, we've been across the rules and everything. Give me a good, clean fight. Obey my commands all times. Break when I ask you to break. Gentlemen, shake hands. Get ready to fight. Let's go.
Sellout crowd, full house at the Sears Center. 30 minutes outside of downtown Chicago. We're ready for our first fight of the evening. The heavyweights, Antonio Silva is back in the States.
Yes, after a year's suspension by the California State Athletic Commission, he traveled to Japan where he went a perfect 2-0.
Fabricio Werdum coming off a submission on Mike Kyle with a rear naked choke back in August on the Strikeforce Carano Cyborg card.
Back in your corner. Let's go. Back in your corner. Are you ready? Are you ready? Fight!
Here we go.
You know, unlike the Patterson film, we have managed to capture Bigfoot inside the cage. This guy is the real deal. Just look at those feet.
I like what Silva is doing, lowering himself down and loading up with power here. It's forcing Werdum to get light on his feet and stay a little bit further out of range.
Both fighters showing early respect for each other by taking their time.
Melcher Menor, who is Werdum's Muay Thai trainer, said to watch for that high kick. This guy is incredibly flexible for his size.
Nice leg kick by Antonio Silva, who looks extremely focused. He is locked and loaded for this one.
And Silva was almost countered there with the straight right from Werdum.
Silva's been working on increasing the speed of his striking under the tutelage of former World Muay Thai champion Catel Cubas.
Werdum goes down. He's in trouble.
He's in trouble big time.
Bigfoot, ground and pound, trying to end this one early. Bigfoot Silva, wild right hand that lands on the chin. Hammer fist, and Werdum just grabs a leg and tries to cover up and hold on.
He's working on his key here. He's trying to rip that single out, but Silva's got his arms inside, and he's got him blocked with his forearm.
Now this is where the fight will get interesting. Both of these men are Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts.
Werdum, a two-time Abu Dhabi champion. He's dedicating this fight to his daughter Julia, who celebrated her second birthday on Wednesday. He was hoping to blow through Silva in the time it took her to blow through her candles, but it might be the other way around by the looks of things.
Silva has the right strategy in standing up there. He really hurt Werdum. Now Werdum is very cautious on the outside.
Werdum buying time, trying to clear his head, goes down low.
That's the right strategy. He's got to kick this man away from him. Silva is too strong, he's too low, and he's way too set. He's going to come with power.
And in mixed martial arts, sometimes the leg kicks can serve as a rangefinder or as a jab.
Yeah, absolutely. That leg is always your first kick. It's your safest, it's your longest. Werdum is kicking out of desperation there, though. I can see Silva just loading up every single time.
Now the two fighters clinch.
And you know what? Werdum has been working with the likes of world-class wrestlers like King Mo and Daniel Cormier to work on that clinch game. But look at Antonio Silva just shucking them off.
Silva refusing to go down to the ground, tells Werdum, get up, big fella. We're going to knuckle this one out. Tight defense by Bigfoot Silva.
And look at the very tiny steps he's taking forward. Just little tiny steps, loaded with power and ready to punch.
And I'm very impressed by Silva's patience here, you guys. Had Werdum in trouble, didn't want to go to his domain on the ground, and now is picking him apart on the feet.
And those leg kicks really hurt Antonio Bigfoot Silva. They don't call him Bigfoot for nothing.
He's Pesao all the way.
Well, Werdum's got to go back to his kicking game. That inside kick.
Oh, beautiful right hand square on the chin of Silva by Werdum, but it doesn't shake the tough Brazilian as he pushes him into the cage. Now Werdum with the underhooks.
Werdum trying a leg trip there, but Silva's too square with his back against the cage. Elbow standing. He hurt Werdum. I think Silva should drive right now. Werdum is hurt. He's blinking.
And backing up, breathing out of his mouth, trying to buy time, shaky legs, right hand. Landing by Werdum, knee getting in by Silva. Wow, these heavyweights are rumbling.
The big boys are throwing down in Chi-Town. Unbelievable action, and you can already see the experience in Muay Thai from Antonio Silva Jr., who's worked with the likes of Cubas and another great Muay Thai practitioner in Muhammad Wali.
Frank, you could just imagine what those fights used to be like in Brazil during the Vale Tudo days.
Just brutal, just brutal. But Silva is turning this into a brutal match. He knows what his strategy is. It's power punching, standing on his feet, and pushing this man in the cage. And those knee strikes right there are devastating to your lower body. They take all the energy out of your legs.
Dirty boxing by Werdum, already some redness near the eye, the right eye. 23 seconds remaining in the first round, scheduled for 3. Elbow again, and that one hurt. Werdum shoots, he's getting tired, backs up. Now, Antonio Silva trying to pound him out. He has to be careful, that up kick could land.
Just like another major CBS hit, though it doesn't look like Werdum's going to be voted off the island yet.
And that's the end of the first round. Werdum, Silva, heavyweight. Stay with us. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on CBS Saturday Night Fights.
Silva early being very strong in his stance, but moreover using that stance to find range. He landed a beautiful uppercut hook combination there, putting him in the ground and pound position. Werdum didn't go. He landed that jab and a right hand. That was a massive right shot, but Silva didn't phase him, didn't back him up.
Are you ready?
Round two scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Heavyweight bout between Antonio Bigfoot Silva in the black trunks and Fabricio Werdum in the white.
And Werdum has lowered his stance to get power in his punching, but he paid for it right there.
Another short left hook sends Werdum to the canvas.
Silva's got massive power in those hooks, and he throws them very close to his body, so he gets you when you're coming into him.
Werdum, because of his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu background, has no problems being on his back. Now he grabs a single leg.
Beautiful roll under, beautiful monkey roll technique.
Big goose egg developing over the right eye of Fabricio Werdum in that opening round. Silva landed 16 of 23 strikes on the ground compared to only one by Cavallo.
And I don't know why the change in strategy. I don't know why Silva is now trying to keep him down or hurt him while he's down. He should let him up, give him that range, get those Muay Thai skills off.
Werdum says, come on, Silva backing up. Now Silva allows him to grab a leg, hammer fist. Two quick ones by Silva.
Oh, here we go, Jiu-Jitsu 101.
Werdum on top. Let's see. Silva, very athletic big man. He's got great hips. He'll try to trap an arm and hip escape.
He's got plenty of time to work here. He needs to work over into that mount or that side mount position, or even try to trap the arm in the crucifix.
And Werdum passes, but Silva on a scramble gets up.
He took a knee for it. A little wobble in the back leg of Silva.
And obviously, Werdum's not in Abu Dhabi anymore. Of course, Abu Dhabi, the creme de la creme of the submission fighting world, and Werdum, a two-time champion. But in striking so far, Antonio Silva has definitely had the edge.
Back against the gate, Silva and Werdum. What's the strategy right here for him?
Right here, he's using the weight effectively, and that's fantastic. But he's got to knee those thighs, get him to block, and then that leg trip will work. He's also done great work here with the elbows, which it looks like he's setting up now, holding the neck, try to come across with the elbow. Werdum holding it, he doesn't want to get elbowed for a third time.
And every time Werdum goes against the cage, you see that he tries to get his arms inside. What does that mean?
Well, it gives you control of their hips, and it allows you to be the one to reach inside and move the hips around. That position enabled him to switch this position around and be the one driving into the cage.
Lots of pummeling and jockeying for position along the fence. An interesting note is that Werdum has never been submitted in professional mixed martial arts, so you got to wonder if it's, it benefits or behooves Silva going to the ground with him, even though he's had the edge in striking on the ground.
Stop right there. Let's go.
And Todd Fredrickson, the referee, will get the two fighters back to the center of the cage.
I think Werdum needs to get on his bicycle, stick and move, work all these angles. He's standing right in front of a giant.
You have to admire the pace of these two big athletes. Silva weighed in at 263 pounds of the weigh-in. Werdum came in at 242 pounds, and they continue to go toe-to-toe on that fence. Silva has plenty of momentum, 6 wins in a row coming into this fight, looking to prove himself.
Nice takedown by Werdum.
Single leg trip, put him where he wanted to be, which was in the half guard, but he's got to advance that position just a little bit further.
Werdum passed him the last time they were here, trying to split it.
There he goes. He's using his left leg to pull his right leg out. He's going to slide right over into half mount position. or half guard position.
Werdum may be looking for an arm triangle choke. He defeated Alexander Emelianenko with that submission in November of 2006, but needs to get out of the guard.
And look at Werdum posting up, and he passes. Side control.
40 seconds to work a hold.
This is dangerous for Silva. But Silva takes it again.
Wow.
Nebar, he's got to get the knee facing his groin.
Unable to hold on. Silva quick to his feet.
Nothing like two heavyweights scrambling on the ground, Frank. I mean, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, the grappling, the striking. What a way to kick off Saturday night fights.
This is what mixed martial arts is all about.
9 seconds to go in the second round, scheduled for 3. And that's the end of the round. Stay with us. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on CBS Saturday Night Fights.
Reversals and scrambles is what made the changes happen in this fight. And those changes did happen on the ground. I didn't think Silva should have went there, but he jumped on top of Werdum. Werdum sliding his hips out, rolling to the back, taking a top position and getting his first top and dominant position. And as they slide through, you got to watch the knee here. This is what I was talking about. He made him pay for his escape. And if he'd have had 2 hands, hit him with that right. If he'd had 2 hands, he could have landed just a little more solid.
Are you ready? Back in the corner. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Round 3, the third and final round. The 2 heavyweights, Antonio Bigfoot Silva in the black, Fabricio Werdum in the white. And for Silva, he has gone to a decision just once in his last 6 fights, and 4 of the 6 wins came via finish in the first round.
And Werdum has once again changed his stance. Now he's gone into a Muay Thai type stance, opening his shoulders up, leaning back on his rear leg and lifting that front leg up.
Werdum turned the tables in the striking department in that middle stanza. Silva only threw 3 strikes standing in second round.
Silva trying that lead uppercut, and he's come close a few times in this fight, which has been a very exciting, action-packed fight from the very beginning. Werdum has not gone to a decision, win or loss, since April 21st of 2007.
Look at Werdum reach inside of the thigh of Silva there to block the knee and then move it out of the way and throw his own knee. Brilliant technique. Very effective.
Silva's only gone the distance once in his career. A split decision win over former UFC heavyweight champion Rico Rodriguez in February of 2008.
Now Silva's backing up. Now he's coming forward.
Wild looping right hand, and Werdum misses, but he grabs the right hand, tries the trip.
Yeah, you know what? I think he actually threw the right hand as a bait to go for the takedown.
Threw it in to lead himself in.
Now he takes the back of Bigfoot Silva. Silva in the turtle position, trying to cover up.
This is smart of Werdum not to jump into a submission position immediately. Silva's just baiting him and waiting.
Out of his 7 submission wins, Werdum has recorded 1 via rear naked choke against Tom Erickson at Pride 29 in February 2005.
Silva getting over to the fence. Now Werdum digging in his hooks, going for the rear naked choke, but he couldn't hold on. Silva just too strong.
That was a very smart move of Silva. He crawled over and put his back on the cage so that Werdum could not be on his back.
It's interesting that Silva has the weight advantage, and yet Werdum's done pretty well along the fence and pummeling and missing.
Double right hand by Silva. Werdum goes back, and he landed a few times. Now Silva with the knee, rather Werdum with the knee.
Here comes the high kick.
That was not wise strategy by Werdum. Werdum in allowing Silva to tee off like that.
I think he was trying to get him to commit with a big punch and open up an opening for him to come inside and grab his body. But not a smart move to be standing there with
Those
his
aren't
hands
just
down.
big punches, those are catcher's gloves that are coming at you.
Tie clinch.
Werdum has landed that knee a bunch of times, and he's either not landing it that well, or Silva just cannot be hurt.
The Battle of Brazilians definitely living up to the hype here. A tremendous back and forth affair. It looked like Werdum was in very big trouble early on, and yet he's still in the thick of things.
Both of these gentlemen so well schooled in escapes, especially Silva.
Very resilient.
Against a world-class jiu-jitsu artist like Werdum. Verdum's Muay Thai, exceptional as he steps back now. Silva's hands slowing down, 1:15 to go in the third and final round.
Silva's hands are getting dangerously low as well. Werdum dragged a head drag there. Was able to get the takedown and the back position again.
Raining down right hands, a minute to go. Close fight so far. Early on it was Silva, but Werdum has rallied late in this fight.
How did you score the first 2 rounds, Frank?
I can't score these rounds. They're driving me crazy.
Silva to his back. Pulls Werdum in half guard.
Looking him out. Nice block by Silva.
Good position here with Werdum. Able to do some nice clean damage.
Definitely accruing points with the judges. You have to be impressed with the level of conditioning. These two have gone 3 rounds, and it looks like it's going to go the distance.
Werdum still unable to mount. Silva taking his time. He'll let it go to the judges' scorecards, and that's it. The
Great
two
start.
Brazilians embrace after a hard-fought 3 rounds. And we will have the decision momentarily. The main event is coming up. Fedor Emelianenko against Brett Rogers. And standing by with Fedor is our Jen Brown.
As part of his pre-fight ritual, Fedor never speaks to the media the day of the fight. So I'm here with Vladimir, his trainer, as well as Tanya to translate. What can you tell us about what's going on behind this door in terms of Fedor's mental and physical fight preparation?
Что вы думаете, Владимир, что сейчас происходит за этими дверями в отношении подготовки Федора к бою, в его умственной и физической подготовке?
Отдыхаем, шутим, готовимся к бою. Шутим, хорошее настроение.
We're relaxing, we're joking, we're in a good mood, preparing for the fight.
Now, not talking to the media, is that a mental thing or is that a superstitious thing?
Вот то, что вы не общаетесь с журналистами в день боя, это что-то какая-то специально умственное или это какое-то суеверие?
Да не просто, чтобы не отвлекаться.
No superstition, just not to be distracted.
Wonderful. Well, good luck in the fight tonight. Thank you so much. Spasiba. We'll send it now back to cage side.
All right, Jen, thank you very much. Let's take a look at the CompuStrike fight totals.
But a big number for him, for me, is the takedowns. This number here, 2 out of 4 takedowns. That's where Werdum was trying to put his game into the game. He did great work on the ground.